Good morning and welcome to another park ride on this beautiful Sunday morning. Today's park, as you saw on the intro screen, we're at Sawgrass Lake Park. This is one of Pinellas Park's largest, or Pinellas County's largest parks. I'm kind of panning around in the background so you can get a little look at it here. There's not a whole lot to drive through. Basically, the drive in, what you saw is what there is. It's a parking lot after that. This is mainly just a walking park with boardwalks and some unpaved trails. So let's go inside and take a look and see what we can see this morning. We are still directly in the middle of Pinellas County. In fact, the border right here is I-275 right through there. About, I don't know, maybe a mile, half a mile from there is I-275. So we've got major roadways on three sides of this park. So even though it's a rather large park, you're still going to hear a lot of traffic noises. I did have to put ample bug spray on because after the rains we had on Friday, riding over here, it's amazing how the insect life just comes to life, and I could feel my face just getting pelted with all kinds of bugs the entire way. Just funny, as I was just talking about it, here you go. The mosquito life cycle. And they are bad today. Not sure if you're going to be able to read this or not. Okay, we're about to enter one of the entrance to the main boardwalk here. Really like a jungle in here. It's super cool. I love this park, especially early in the morning when there's very few people here like this. Very peaceful, with the exception of the constant din of automobiles that you hear in the background. There are a lot of frogs out here. I'm going to try and get closer to where they're croaking and so we can hear them a little bit better. Okay, here it looks like the rails are about to come off the boardwalk, so we're at a high enough elevation that we're not going to be in the swamp. It only takes a few inches of elevation to drastically change the foliage and some of the wildlife. So here we were just on the maple trail, and we got the hammock trail that way. I think that goes out, so I don't want to go that way. So we're going to go down this hammock trail. You'll see a lot of fallen trees. Now, because they're trying to keep this as natural as possible, unless the tree that falls intrudes upon the boardwalk, they typically just leave it, because that's nature for you. And you'll see many times if you come here after a tropical storm or a hurricane has gone through, you'll see a lot of different trees down. It's really quite interesting. Okay, we're about to go off the boardwalk trail now and more into the dirt trails. This hammock trail this way. Yeah, there's a trail here. I wonder if that's the end of it and it just makes a big circle. Let's find out. Again, you can still hear the highway, not 3/4 of a mile away, if even that. This is a unique looking tree. Look at this. Bunch of Spanish moss here. Check this thing out. This is unbelievable. Look at this. It looks like a tree that fell and just really wasn't ready to give up on life, because there's still some life clinging to it. It's just a fantastic little area here to sit and meditate. Let's get around, look on the other side of this tree here a little bit. Crawl right under there if you're small enough. Looks like we got a little trail there, and a trail here. Oh man, we got another really cool looking tree here. Pan over here, right over here. Trees covered with vines or some kind of vegetative growth. Definitely something tracks through here. It's all pushed down. I need to get a stick to clear out cobwebs or spider webs so I'm not running right into them. Yeah, this looks like an area where lots of people go walking through. There certainly isn't enough wildlife to tamp down a trail like this. And quite honestly, I've never been through a lot of these little things before. Look at this little fallen branch right in the pathway. Ooh, oof. Stuck my face right in the center of a spider web. Shit. Okay, I guess I'm the first one through here this morning. Now I got spider web all over my camera and my face and body. I can see that. There it is. I think this stick would be better. A little bit longer. Clear the way a little bit better first. Okay, it looks like we're coming to a junction. A wide junction here of the trail. This is just spectacular. I've never really been on these trails before. This way. I've always stayed to the main trail, which it looks like I'm back on the main trail now. It's been many years, probably 3 or 4 years, since I've been on this park, this area here at least. Holy crap, look what's right here. Good morning, monsieur. Had I not been paying attention, I wouldn't have even seen you. You get your breakfast, okay? This little rabbit is literally about 7 feet from me. We'll let him have his breakfast and keep moving on. See you later. See if we can zoom in on this spider and this web. Oh, my glasses are really fogging up. Humidity is so thick right here. It's unbelievable. See this tree with a dead hole in it? I can't see up in there, but I'm going to try and look down in there. See if there's anything of interest in there. It'd be funny if a raccoon or something jumped out and grabbed me. No such luck. That is an interesting looking tree. I got some people behind me. I'm probably gonna have to let them pass so I'm not hearing their conversation. This is why I like to try to get here early before too many people come, because there's just so many people that come and so many of them just want to sit and talk and not actually just listen to nature. I've got people in front of me and people coming up behind me again already, so I gotta try and frame this correctly so that I'm not seeing and hearing them. Here's a tree that's fallen and pulled its whole root ball out, exposed all the underside. You can see the tree is still alive though. Coming up on the tower where you'll actually be able to see Sawgrass Lake. It's really nothing that spectacular, but that is what the park's named after. Okay, here's the tower, such as it is. I'll obviously go up there, but if you look way up here on the top, lightning rod. Forgot to mention that on the Wall Springs tower. Every one of those spires had a lightning rod like that on it also. Why? Because this is one of the lightning capitals of the world. I think a lot of people are claimed, lives are claimed each year due to lightning strikes here. I can recall at least 2 or 3 people dying every year since I've been here. Here's the lake. Sawgrass Lake. Haven't had any luck seeing any gators yet, but I don't think I've seen a lake this full in a very long time. All that water, all that rain we got on Friday. Here's the trail. This is a second tier, second level. That's the boardwalk we just came in on. I know I'm facing right into the sun, but I wanted to get a shot of this. Same view of the lake, this time just from the second level. Stabilize my arm a little bit better here. Okay, so I think I'm going to wrap this video up here on the second level of the Sawgrass Lake Overlook Tower. The difficulty with this video, many videos, will be I've taken a lot of footage and I struggle with trying to keep videos short because viewers tend to lose interest. But man, there's just so much cool stuff in this park to see, and of course I'm into nature and listening to all the different sounds and smells. Unfortunately, we don't have smello videos yet. So as I go home and try to figure out what parts to not show and what parts to show, it's going to be challenging because this is a really nice park. I like this park a lot. There's a lot to see on it, I think. I didn't see a whole heck of a lot of wildlife, but the sheer beauty and sound and smell is just unbelievable. And I can hear a couple of bullfrogs in the background. Listen. Of course, when I say stop. Wow, a big fish just jumped down there too. Anyway, this is just a fantastic park. I really like this one, and I hope you all enjoy watching this video too. And the bullfrog says goodbye. Okay, one last thing. Looks like the main building is open now, so I can take a quick shot, some videos of the displays they've got inside here. So let's go take a look at that before we leave the park. Of course, I've always got to get a few shots of my bike. What good is taking a ride on the motorcycle to a nature park if you don't at least get some shots of the bike? Yeah, baby. Let's go home now.